Welcome to Market Matters with Motter. I'm Trisha Motter with Intera Real Estate Services, and we're here today in the beautiful city of Campbell, California, here to talk about the latest in Silicon Valley. This has been an interesting month as we've seen sales continue to rise. However, there's been some inventory that has been sitting on the market for longer days and some even experiencing price reductions. Does that mean we have a slowdown, or is there something else happening behind the scenes? So let's take a further look. When we take a look at the Santa Clara County real estate market, what we're seeing is the average days on market are down by only 12 days before an offer is accepted, which is down from the original 22 days from January of this year. And when it comes to the list to sale price ratio, that's another improvement from earlier this year, where most homes are selling on average 10% above that initial list price, which is up from 4.2% of January of this year. So with this hot sellers market, how can some homes still sit on the market? Let's take a further look. I've had some clients ask, in this market, how can any home survive for more than 2 weeks without an offer? Well, it's an interesting study. When you look at homes, you can see two identical model matches in the same neighborhood that have very different results. I've had agents call me saying, Trisha, what can I do to make my home sell fast? Because I've seen your home sell in just a few days with multiple offers, breaking a neighborhood record where mine has been sitting here for a few weeks. Can you help me with some advice? In each case, I've been able to study and see two common factors that led to the results. So let's take a look at those two factors. Factor number one for success: preparation. When it comes to preparing a home for market, there's several things to consider: staging, improvements, and reports and disclosures. When I looked at these homes that were not selling, I saw that they were not properly cleaned, they didn't have professional staging, and they didn't have the reports and disclosures available up front for the property. We talked about some of the numbers when it came to the impact in staging in one of our early episodes with Market Matters with Motter, and it's still true today. Buyers can easily see themselves in the home when it's properly staged, meaning that it's less days on market and for a higher net return when a home is staged. And when we talk about improvements, that can be simple things that can really transform a space. One of the listings that recently sold in Santa Clara, we changed the backsplash that was done in the kitchen to completely transform the space to give a modern and updated feel without having to remodel the entire kitchen. So looking at those little eyesores or areas for improvement that can make a big difference and a cost-effective approach. And lastly, when it comes to reports and disclosures, many of our buyers in Silicon Valley want to see that information up front. It not only helps the buyer have a better understanding of your home, but it helps mitigate the risk and have a smaller chance of fallout with that buyer. So definitely make sure you do your due diligence and get your home ready and prepared with the right professionals. The second factor, pricing strategy. When it comes to pricing a home, strategy is everything. Some homes that we saw were sitting on the market and not getting the desired results, most often priced too high. Now, there's a few factors to look at when effectively pricing a home. The first one is a comparative market analysis, where you focus in on the data that's recently around your neighborhood of similar size, the active inventory you're competing against, the pending homes that recently sold, and most importantly, the sold inventory in the past 3 months on what's happened in your neighborhood. How do you compare to those homes, the positives and the negatives? Having that extra pair of eyes to help you objectively look at that is key to helping you with realize how you compare to the competition. Now, when it comes to automated values like Zillow, Redfin, and others, it's great to get an idea of how that price might be according to the buyer's mindset. However, those algorithms are based off of generally zip codes or cities and cannot factor the size of your square footage, lot size, improvements, and many factors that will have a big impact to what you will see from the best list price and also sales price return on your home. That's why having a guided professional help you with strategizing is key. And the second component is testing the market, really analyzing what is the potential and how many buyers are out there looking for your home based off of these price points. So there's many tools that can be used today. One of the tools that my team and I use is helping test the market for our sellers. We're able to analyze based off of different price points how many buyers are actively looking with realtors that are pre-approved looking for homes like yours. So we use tools to be able to test in 2% and 5% increments to see what are the differences, how many viewers are gained and how many viewers are lost based off that pricing strategy. These are very helpful tools to help you have the best results. To answer the question on the health of the market and if a crash is on the horizon, we've been seeing the numbers prove otherwise, showing that pending sales are at the highest point they've been in 16 years, with year-over-year growth of 13% in home prices. We are starting to see an increase of that home inventory, like we talked about in previous episodes, that was expected for this part of the year, as more homeowners are getting aware of the great opportunities. Now, with this, that's helping alleviate some of that demand, but we're still expecting a 2.8% increase in home values by April of 2022, according to CoreLogic. In closing, with the right preparation, strategy, and guidance, anything can be accomplished, whether it comes to selling or buying. In real estate, it's a people business. Even though automation can be a great help, nothing can replace that personal and professional knowledge that someone can bring to the table. So if you have any questions, or you know someone that does and would like to accomplish your or their real estate goals, feel free to contact me with any questions. I'm never too busy for you and those you know. Now stay tuned for several new listings, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Stay tuned for the next listings at 11 Belterre Court here in Campbell, 1345 Old Park in San Jose, and 1362 Cordelia Avenue in San Jose. When it comes to getting heavenly results in the real estate market in Silicon Valley, remember, it matters with Modern.